Hi everyone, we are back for more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I believe we're on season 2, episode 3. So the last episode we watched was the one with the football player who had died and his brother was like trying to construct a companion for him, like with all of these different lady parts. It was actually a pretty good episode. The makeup was pretty good. Like, the brother looked so freaking scary. Like, he looked so scary and gross. And yeah, I just thought that they did a really great job with the makeup. I obviously do not know what to expect this episode. I try not to look at episode descriptions. I'm trying to think of like what happened, because something happened between Angel and Buffy at the end of the last episode, right? I think like Angel admitted that he was jealous of Xander in the last episode, so I'm wondering if we're gonna see Angel at all this episode. But yeah, I'm just curious to see where we're gonna take it this episode, and I don't have too much to say ahead of this, so let's just get into it.
A lot of educators tell students, think of your principal as your pal. I say, think of me as your judge, jury, and executioner.
This man hates children, and yet elected to work with them in his professional career.
Well, there's quite a match between you two.
Wow.
On the one hand...
Remember when people were making their eyebrows that thin? What a time.
On the other hand, Sheila has never burnt down a school building.
Well, that was never proven. The fire marshal said it could have been mice.
Mice?
Mice that were smoking?
You really are neck and neck here. It's quite exciting.
What does the winner get?
What is this meeting?
Expelled. Thursday is parent-teacher night. Your parents, assuming you have any, will meet your teachers.
This man honestly needs to be replaced.
I've decided to put the two of you in charge of this event. You have 3 days to prepare the refreshments, make the banners, and transform the school lounge into a habitable place.
Why?
We're very clear.
Because you mess up this time, and your parents will be coming to clean out your lockers.
Oh, God.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard.
The guy really should not be working with teenagers.
Hey, meat pie!
Snyder's got you guys
Meat boy or meat pie? Either way. Huh?
Well, Sheila's definitely intense. That guy with her, that's the guy she can bring home to Mother.
She was already smoking in 5th grade. Once I was lookout for her.
You're bad to the bone.
I'm a rebel.
As long as nothing really bad happens between now and then, you'll be fine.
Are you crazy? What did you say that for? Now something bad is gonna happen.
What do you mean nothing's gonna happen?
Not until some dummy says, as long as nothing bad happens.
It's the ultimate jinx.
It
What were you
is.
thinking?
Thanks,
were you even thinking
Xander.
at all?
He wasn't. I don't know if he does.
Maybe this time it'll be different.
Well, doesn't look like it's gonna be different.
Home sweet home.
You don't sound like you're from here. You kind of sounded like you were English. I think I told you guys before that one of my teachers really liked this show. It's just funny to think of her as watching this. Obviously, she was like a person, you know, but like when you're a kid, I don't know if you see your teachers as people.
The master is dead. Someone has to take his place and let the soul who kills her wear his mantle.
Can you do it?
Yes. This weekend, our power shall be at its peak when I kill her. It'll
You're
be
not
the
gonna kill
greatest
her.
event since the crucifixion.
You guys just keep getting killed. I think that you guys should like go back to the drawing board.
You were there. If every vampire who said he was at the crucifixion was actually there, it would have been like Woodstock.
Who are you?
Spike.
Spike. Interesting.
You got Slayer problems. That's a bad piece of luck. Do you know what I find works real good with Slayers? Killing them.
Can you?
A lot faster than Nancy boy there. Yeah, I did a couple Slayers in my time. I don't like to brag. Who am I kidding? I love to brag.
Yeah. I was like, I don't believe that.
Drusilla, you shouldn't be walking around. You're weak.
Look at all
Who is this? What is happening?
this one has power. I could feel it from the outside.
Anointed and all that.
Do you like
Why does
these?
the Anointed One never go after Buffy? Is he just too much of precious cargo, and so they don't want to risk it?
I'm a princess.
That's what you are.
Oh. Jeez. Oh.
Me and Drew, we're moving in.
I'll do your Slayer for you. And you keep your flunkies from trying anything behind my back.
Killer. Killer Spike. Killer for me.
It's done, baby. I'll chop her into messes.
You are my sweet. My little Spike.
Okay, hopefully these two both die this episode. They're giving me the ick.
Ow.
What's wrong?
I mean, they're kind of interesting as far as the vampires go. Not a lot of the vampires have that much personality, but still.
Which included a reminder notice about parent-teacher night, Thursday. What do you think your teachers are going to tell me about you?
I think they'll all agree that I always bring a pen to class ready to absorb the knowledge.
And, well, I look forward to meeting your principal.
Won't that be something?
Did your parents look at your guys' report cards? My mom really never did, which was probably not a good idea. She really should have been. No offense, Mom, because I was slacking.
What I don't want is to be disappointed in you again.
Oof.
Mom, it's the last thing that I want too.
Sheila's a no-show. Thought we were going to the Bronze tonight. Because of how you thought Angel might show?
If he does, he'll meet some other nice girl. Studying comes first.
We're going to the Bronze. I can study and party and do parent-teacher night and make my mother proud as long as I don't have to
Buffy.
fight
It's funny that she
vampires.
has like
There's nothing in the Chronicles about a...
paint on her face in the exact same spot that the vampire had blood on his face.
Well, according to her calculations, this Saturday is the night of St. Bridget's.
Well, if I survive parent-teacher night tomorrow, I'll see what I can do about Saturday.
You're being a tad flip, don't you think? This is serious.
And getting kicked out of school is laughs aplenty.
You know what happens when you let your life interfere with your slaying.
Okay, well, if my
Okay,
slaying
but-
doesn't get me expelled, then I promise my banner making won't get me killed, okay?
How is her life and her slaying not going to interfere with each other?
Slaves. You're all slaves to the television.
Yes.
Young people nowadays. Shall we go?
That's...
She ditched.
I can't remember what this principal's name is.
I feel an
Principal,
expulsion
vice
coming
principal?
on.
She just went out to get some more paint.
Oh, no. Why does she look like she's hungover?
Oh!
Just make sure everything is perfect on Thursday.
What a weirdo. I'm sorry.
Guy's a serious rodent.
He really is. Like, look, I don't think anyone, again, is he principal? He's principal, right? Does anyone like their principal? I'm sure some people like their principal, okay? We didn't like our principal in high school, but he wasn't actually, like, a weirdo like this. I think it's just, like, ingrained that you don't like your principal.
De la... Jardy. Was it
We
wrong?
also thought that our principal, and this was never confirmed, but we were so convinced that our principal had created fake Facebook accounts and was adding us. And I actually stumbled upon one of these accounts maybe a few months ago, and like all of the comments were calling him by his name, like Mr. whatever. And it's like nobody actually knows that was him. That's one of the great mysteries of high school. Was that Mr. something? I don't know. there no way to tell a vampire is a vampire if he's not in vampire form?
Go get something to eat. Where's the phone? I need to call the police. There's some big guy out there trying to bite someone.
Well... Oof.
I don't need to wait for St. Vigius. You're mine.
You should always just... You should never make the grand statement. It never works out for you guys. See what I mean?
Nice work, love.
Who are you?
You'll find out on Saturday.
Happens on Saturday.
I kill you.
Just the feel of the leather makes me wanna. Where'd you go? What's going on?
You in danger, girl.
Not funny! Did you see?
Those two losers who thought they were good enough for you, they got sleepy.
Huh?
And you got something a whole lot better.
Girl, I would run. I mean, not that that would probably do anything for you, considering that he's a vampire, but still. Oh my god.
We can't run, that would be wrong. Could we hide? I mean, if that Spike guy is leading the attack, yee.
I like Willow's sweater.
Once he starts something, he doesn't stop. Until everything in his path is dead.
We were at the Bronze before. Thought you said you might show.
You said you weren't sure if you were going.
I was being cool. Come on, you've been dating for what, like 200 years? You don't know what a girl means when she says maybe she'll show?
Wow, 2 centuries of dating. If you only had 2 a year, that's still like 400 dates with 400 different...
Angel, do you know if this Spike fellow goes under any other name?
Okay, that's it. I'm putting a collar with a little bell on that guy.
Not a bad idea. I wonder why he left so suddenly. I wonder, could he even potentially know this vampire?
This is the place for us. The Hellmouth will restore you, put color in your cheeks, metaphorically speaking.
What are they doing with that girl?
They're preparing.
St. Vigius is coming up. Should be a party.
You should go up with them and cleanse.
True. All right. I'll go up and get chanty with the fellas, but you got to do me one favor. Eat something.
Oh. That's what she's for. So she's just dead now? Because if you get your blood sucked by a vampire, I'm pretty sure you just die, right? Like there's no living after that, is there? I don't know though. I can't remember.
Does anybody remember when Saturday night meant date night?
You sure don't.
Okay, so, banners are in place, the lounge is comfy.
So can I go now? She doesn't need this many steaks. I mean, if this guy Spike is as mean as you all said, it should be over pretty quickly. We're still all rooting for you on Saturday. I'd be there for you myself if I didn't have a leg wax.
I find Cordelia's relationship with the rest of the group interesting. Because, like, are they friends? Or is there just, like, a mutual respect thing? I don't know.
It's very good.
Okay, Willow, be honest. If other people are going to be drinking it, you might as well tell her the truth.
Hi, Miss Summers. Hi, Willow. Hi, honey. Did you do all this?
Yeah. Here, have some lemonade.
Is that your mother?
Here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna introduce you, but, she wouldn't have said much. You know, she doesn't speak a word of English.
Giles has us locked up in that library working on your weapons. Even slaves get minimum wage.
Cordelia, I have at least 3 lives to contend with, none of which really mesh. It's kind of like oil and water and a third unmeshable thing.
Yeah, and I can see the oil.
But you haven't seen the boiler room yet, and that's really interesting, what with the boiler being in the room and all.
Hi, I'm Joyce Summers. I'm Buffy's mother.
Principal Snyder, I'm afraid we need to talk. My office is down here.
When they're done talking, my guess, 10th high school reunion, you'll still be grounded.
Cordelia, have some lemonade.
Oh, yeah, she's so unhelpful.
Our new friend Spike is known as William the Bloody.
The Bloody?
Oh, well, here's some good news. He's barely 200. He's not even as old as Angel. Spike has forged 2 Slayers in the last century, and he's killed them both.
Yeah, but Buffy's the best one. You have to factor that into the equation.
In the car, now.
He's such a fucking weirdo. I'm like, ugh, I know this is a TV show. Why not make the principal cartoonishly evil? But like, what a freak. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
What can I say? Couldn't wait.
Oh my god, how is she gonna do this in front of her mom? It's like, see mom, this is the shit I am dealing with at school.
Everybody this way, come on!
Do you understand me now? Oh god. Ooh, dang.
We cut the power. Nobody got out.
And the Slayer?
She either went that way or that way.
You don't know?
I really like, I think that I mentioned this before, but I really like the way that they do the vampires. Like, I think that I'm just so used to, like, the vampire stories that I have consumed. I'm so used to vampires just being, like, the most attractive things ever. I like the vampiric look that they give them.
Who are those people? What do they want?
I didn't get much of a look, but is there something wrong with their faces?
Yes. PCP. It's a
PCP.
gang on PCP.
I love if he's so confident in that.
Don't tell me. I tell you.
Honestly, Buffy, just let him go.
Nobody goes out, nobody comes in until I say so. Do you hear me?
Let him
Who
go,
do you
Buffy.
think you are?
Let him get himself killed. It's okay. It's for the greater good.
Are you crazy? Look, I know you've been accused of fighting and other things, but those guys are serious. You can't go out there.
I know. That's why I'm going up there. Don't worry, Mom.
Slayer.
If my daughter was like, "Don't worry, Mom, I'm gonna go handle it," I would be like, "You're fucking nuts," and I would bind them. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a bit sus with Buffy's mom. I know it's just like, it's not actually that her character is being sus. I'm just like, her mom is so clueless to me.
Hey, what are you doing? There are at least 3 vampires in that hall. God only knows how many others in the building.
Listen, I am the Watcher. I'm responsible for her, and I have to go.
Rupert, be careful.
Push these back as soon as I
Oh, she just, that was her, right? That was Buffy, right? Okay.
You're all right.
Okay, I'm gonna take the vamps out in the hall. After that, you get my mom and the others out the same way.
Let me help you.
Giles, my mother's in that room. If I don't make it out of here, I know you'll make sure she does.
Watch your back.
I'm getting out.
Don't be an idiot.
I'm beginning to see a certain mother-daughter resemblance.
This man is gonna kill me.
She's a student. What does she know?
Just please, go out there. Get yourself killed. Ugh. Nothing would bring me more joy.
Use your head.
Yo. Holy crap.
Get it!
Why don't you follow where Buffy went and go up into the vents?
You know a lot about the Spike guy, so, you got a plan? Good plan.
I think he's gone.
Also, why did Principal Snyder turn off all the lights like parent-teacher night was done? There were still people hanging out. And he's like, alright, party's over. Ooh. Ooh.
Buffy,
Did she
are
see
you
that?
okay? I'm fine, Mom.
I don't think she did.
Sheila, where have you been?
Sorry I'm late. There's some really weird...
No.
They're trying to kill us.
She's not well. Buffy, do not turn your back to her.
Angelus! Spike! I taught you to...
Okay. He did know him, yeah.
I'm surrounded by idiots. What's new with you?
Everything.
Yeah.
Perfect time to catch up.
Want a bite before we kill her?
Stay behind me.
Maybe she should stay in front of you, Buffy, because she's about to try to get you in the back with that axe. Yeah. Okay, so I can't remember how humans turn into vampires. Is it just if you get bitten, you turn into a vampire? But if somebody fully sucks your blood, maybe you die? I don't know how it works. I can't remember what their rules are.
Time was you would have taken her out in a heartbeat. Now look at you.
I saw her kill the master. Hey, you think you can take her alone? Be my guest.
We'll do it together.
What's his plan? What's his plan?
You think you can fool me?
Oh, shit. What was his plan, though?
Sire, man, you are my Yoda! Thanks, Judge. Not us! Not demons! Man, I can't believe this. You Uncle Tom!
Oh. Interesting reference.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a nice, ripe girl. The last Slayer I killed, she begged for her life. I'll tell you what. As a personal favor from me to you, I'll make it quick. It won't hurt a bit.
No, Spike. It's gonna hurt a lot.
Come on, everyone. This way.
She gonna turn back? I mean, she better. I'm sorry, my teenage daughter says, hey, I got this. I am not, especially if I do not know that she is a Slayer, I am not just taking her word for it. That's actual lunacy to me. Ooh.
Not as much as this will.
Ooh. Is that the mom?
You get the hell away from my daughter.
Women!
Nobody lays a hand on my little girl.
Yeah, a lot of people have, girl. A lot of people have. It's a nice sentiment, but...
I got a body inside, and I got another one on the south lawn. It looks like he was pulled right...
I was really hoping that Mr. Snyder would get it this episode.
I will understand if you decide to start avoiding me.
I mean, she's a part of it. Giles.
So when you gave him my neck to chew on, why didn't you clock him before he had a chance to clock you?
I told you, I couldn't make the first move. I had to see if he was buying it or not. And if he bit me, what then?
Yeah.
I would have known he bought it.
What? Okay. Your life is literally on the line.
I need to say something to the media people. You want the usual story? Gang-related, PCP?
But you haven't known the truth.
Oh, so he knows?
Gang-related, PCP.
So he knows? I mean, you'd have to know something fucked fucked up is happening at your school, considering how much has happened. But I wasn't expecting him to be in on it.
I have a daughter who can take care of herself, who's brave and resourceful and thinks of others in a crisis.
But how long till this wears off and you start ragging on me again?
No, at least a week and a half.
10 days. Not bad.
And if you get me out of this, I swear I'll never be mean to anyone ever again. Unless they really deserve it. Or if it's that time of the month. In which case, I don't think you or anyone else can hold me responsible.
Ask for some aspirin.
And can you please send some aspirin? Hey.
A Slayer with family and friends. That sure as hell wasn't in the brochure.
You'll kill her.
Do most Slayers not have family and friends?
How's the annoying one?
He does.
The annoying one.
You failed.
I offer penance.
Penance? You should lay down your life.
And if I had to do it all over again... Am I kidding? I would do it exactly the same. Only I'd do this.
No! He's stealing the anointed one? Oh my god.
We're gonna have a little less ritual and a little more fun around here.
Let's see what's on TV.
Alright. Kind of a fan of that. What the heck? Alright. I do want to see the anointed one actually, like, do something, you know? I feel like they keep setting it up that he's, you know, all powerful, all mighty, but you never really see it. And obviously they're like, okay, he takes the form of a kid, but he's not an actual kid. But from my perspective, he just seems like an actual kid because he hasn't done anything. The one thing that he's done is hold Buffy's hand and take her to the lair, which is something that a kid would do, you know? So I'm hoping that moving forward, at least at some point, like, we see the anointed one actually seem threatening, because right now he really just does not seem threatening at all. But yeah, I was shocked to learn that Snyder seems to know a little bit more than I've been giving him credit for. I thought that he was just being clueless because, let's be real, a lot of the people in this world are, like, supernatural shit is happening in front of them all the time, and they're like, huh, weird. Anyways, and I'm like, okay, but your classmates all keep getting murdered. Okay. So to actually see that Snyder is, at least, we don't know how aware he is of everything. I don't know if he knows that, like, Buffy is a Slayer or anything like that. But he is at least partially aware with what is going on. And so I do wonder if, like, he is at this school for a reason. Kind of like Giles was at the school for a reason. Kind of how I feel like Miss Calendar is also at the school for a reason. Right now, I've just seen him in a very antagonistic role. You heard me rooting for his murder this episode, okay? Like, I do not have much love for the character, but maybe there's more at play here that I don't totally understand yet, and all will be revealed in time. Yeah, I liked this episode. I think that what's just fun about the show is that it, like, mixes, obviously, all of the supernatural elements with Buffy just, like, trying to, like, make it as a teenager. And it's fun to, like, see her try to balance the two. And it always kind of comes to a head. It never totally works out, but it is fun to watch. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to watch another episode tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer with me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.